Boom shakalaka, incredible news for Bitcoin and altcoins. Stay tuned. What's up everyone, Randall here from Crypto Love. Today's video, a lot of very interesting charts for Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies, including some exceptionally awesome news for Bitcoin and altcoins. Before we get into it, guys, make sure to like, subscribe, click the notification bell, come join us on Twitter at the Crypto Love. Push that like button. Now today, fear and greed 54, pretty much going sideways for the past month in that neutral territory, low 50s. The overall market down 0.5% today. Bitcoin at 3212, Ethereum at 1915, XRP 73 cents, BNB 242, Solana $27, Cardano 31 cents, Dogecoin 6 cents, and Polygon 76 cents. And if you wanted to harness the power of AI to pick out some of the top coins, or maybe just ask it questions you have on your mind, like for instance, what coin should I buy right now? You could actually do that with Token Metrics GPT. There's a free trial down in the description. Well, today, what coin you should buy right now, according to Token Metrics Analytics, the best coin to buy right now is District 0x DNT. It has a high TM trader grade of 78.45%, indicating good short-term trading potential. Additionally, it has experienced a significant increase in TM trader grade over the past 24 hours with a percentage change of 447.16%. So this could be an interesting one, but you could ask it any question because it's AI. You could do that. So there is a free trial to Token Metrics down in the description. And while you're down there, there's a link where we're seeking your insight. We're looking to develop the most awesome product for you guys to help you crush it this upcoming bull run. So if you want to give us a little bit of feedback, just click the link down there, take 5 minutes, fill out the questionnaire, and if you do so, you'll get the product for free when we do develop it. So now on to the better stuff. Bitcoin today, continuing sideways. I don't even know, this has been since what, June 21st, almost a whole entire month. Bitcoin has been going sideways, range bound in this area, 30,000 to 31.5. Now, whether it breaks up or whether it breaks down, well, it's going to be an explosive move. Why? If we take a look right here, there's a serious amount of 100x leverage, both above and below the price where we are right now. The 100x leverage is this orange color. You can see very significant amounts. Lots of gamblers betting the house on where Bitcoin price could go. Now, generally in bull markets, which we're in, Bitcoin tends to go sideways and then up. So a lot of those people who betting 100x on the downside might lose some, but who's to say? You know, anything can happen, especially when you consider right now the amount of Bitcoin, the liquid supply, its free float, which is Bitcoin not held by long-term holders, is pretty much the lowest it's ever been. The only time it was ever even close to this was right before Bitcoin price 100x'd when it went from $200 to $20,000 over the course of a year. So we could be in for some very explosive price moves. Some long-term Bitcoin signals suggesting massive moves on the horizon. The monthly MACD has just crossed, first cross in 3 years. The previous two times, 400% and 600% gains after a cross. Where could we be going this time? Good question. But that's not the only significant cross in Bitcoin's history. Here's another one. The EMA signal line, EMA baseline, EMA trend line are about to cross the EMA 26. This has only ever happened twice before in Bitcoin's history, 2015 and 2019. Both of these times, again, 100x gains here and very significant gains right there. I think that was 20x that time. So could be in for some big gains. And just one more chart with crosses because these are all lining up in Bitcoin's favor. The MA50 yellow line crosses the MA200 red line bullishly. In the last 12 years, this has only happened 4 times before, and every time there was a significant price increase bull run for Bitcoin. Take a look at some of these bull runs for Bitcoin. So all signs pointing for a massive Bitcoin rally. In addition, a very interesting divergence forming. There's a divergence giving an opportunity here. Bitcoin flat for the last 4 weeks. I'm pretty sure all of you know that. But did you know that Riot, a Bitcoin miner right here up top, has been up 100% in the last 4 weeks. Either Bitcoin price rises or Riot falls back down to Bitcoin, or they meet in the middle. But this is a very clear divergence. Miners going up in price, Bitcoin price going sideways. This is probably the last accumulation period before we do have blast off, because Bitcoin right now and the total crypto market cap has one of the tightest compressions in history. And when I say one of the tightest compressions in history, I mean the tightest compression in history. If we take a look down here on the bottom, this is the Bollinger Band's width. You can see it's the lowest it's ever been with it touching this yellow line. Did not touch that line in 2020, did not touch that line in 2018. But both times that we did have a squeeze this significant, it led to massive price moves in the future. As a matter of fact, despite trading at $30,000, Bitcoin has the same relative value opportunity today as Q4 of 2016. Again, remember, that was before Bitcoin 100x'd. Price continues to trade below the global average production cost of $36,000. Long-term value for Bitcoin. As a matter of fact, just taking a look at Bitcoin price compared with previous cycles. In the last cycle, Bitcoin hit perfectly the 1.618 fib level from the top to the bottom. The 1.68 fib hit it perfectly. The time before that, guess what? It hit it perfectly, was rejected there, but continued on. Probably because of the things we mentioned earlier in the episode today. Well, we have a very similar cycle right now to what we saw in 2015 back here. And if we were to just see us reaching the 1.618 fib from the top to the bottom, that would be $178,000. Not to mention Willy Woo's estimate for if all of the top institutions that are applying for a spot Bitcoin ETF put 5% of assets under management into Bitcoin, that would be a $310,000 Bitcoin without anyone else FOMOing in whatsoever. Which brings us to this very interesting chart. Bitcoin price-based adoption curve estimates. So if we have this previous logarithmic growth curve, guess what? It hits $1 million in 2029. That's 6 years away, $1 million coin. Right now it's $30,000. Does that not seem like a deal to you? But let's say, because we did break below that log regression, and if we have a new log regression where we are, guess what? You have to wait 2 extra years, 2031. So what's that, 8 years? Oh my goodness. That's like the easiest way to make $970,000 in your life. And guess what? It's not only Bitcoin too, because it looks like we're about to have an absolutely massive alt season. If we take a look right here, it turns out that Bitcoin dominance has likely hit a local top. But guess what? Bitcoin price can go parabolic at the same time that altcoins take off, and we might just have an explosive next few years. So that's all for today's episode. If you enjoyed it, push that like button. Remember, help us out, take that survey, and we will catch you guys later. Have a good one. Love you. Peace.
If you don't think Bitcoin's going to $1 million a coin and then $10 million a coin, you're already a loser.
From now on, if you don't own Bitcoin, you're a moron.